Video number 2, execution. Now you've made a decision. So you made your decision, you came to step 2 because you haven't quit. Now some of you are like, oh JT, man, that was a tough one. Now you have to execute. Now you have to get a game plan in place. Well, I've never done this before. So if you've never done this before and you've got all these grandiose ideas, vet them. V-E-T. Vet them through the process of somebody that's gone through this. I'll give you an example. When I first got in, I wanted to go and I wanted to put 1,000 flyers on cars. I literally did. I was going to go put 1,000 cars at the Galleria, and I was going to do that. And I got all these flyers made, and I was getting ready to go. And I put some of these flyers out, and the security guy came to me and said, "For every piece of paper we pick up, it's $300 with your number on it." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" There was a waste of time. There was a waste of energy. There was a waste of money because I didn't ask somebody in the extended upline, "Hey, is this a good idea?" Or running somebody through the process. When you're executing something and you say, "I'd like to make, $3 grand a month," you have to reverse engineer that and look at what $3 grand a month means in your business. You have to look at your comp plan. You have to look at how many customers you gather, how many team members you're going to join, how many distributors, affiliates, whatever your company calls it. What is that going to look like and what is that going to be? Guys, execution is about having a plan and then looking at your marketing structure and understanding how to do that. Hey, I'm going to be a part-time person making $500 to $1,000 a month. What does that look like? Well, go find somebody that's made $500 to $1,000 a month and interview them. Ask them. I want to make $5 to $10 grand a month. The magical number, 10 grand a month. Everybody wants to make 10 grand a month. They've never made 10 grand in a month in their life, but they get into network marketing and there's that magical 10, woo, 10 grand a month, I'm going to be there. I don't make any claims or guarantees to you. I promise you that. What I'm going to say to you is go find somebody that's making $5 to 10 grand a month. I want to make 100 grand a month. Go find the person that's made 100 grand a month, because inside of execution is pace, and you have to learn what that pace is. You have to learn what that execution mindset is. You have to learn what the target is and how you're going to get there and how you're going to grow this. The all-in mindset for execution is just about you being responsible with what you're doing. I can promise you this: find a coach, a teacher, a mentor that's going to do this with you, and they're going to walk you through this process. And for me in this industry, it's been about being around people that are honest with me, that are transparent with me, that have real conversations with me. I can't stand the phony balonies. I can't stand the fake it till you make it. I get it. You're not having all the success you want to have, and maybe you're having to put on that smile and get yourself together and put on your best suit. Trust me, guys, I remember my first blue suit. It was the first beautiful blue suit I ever had. I love this blue suit. It was so amazing. It was an amazing blue suit. I wore it so much that it turned into silk. It literally did. And you know what happens in silk when you sit on it too much? All of a sudden you blow out a few areas of your suit, and the next thing you know, you got a nice top that you wear. I'll never forget that first suit. But I always appreciated the journey, because man, when I went to meet with you, man, I was in my best Sunday go to meeting clothes. I was looking my best, I was smelling my best, had my cologne game on, had those teeth brushed, man. Hygiene's important. Make sure in your execution you got hygiene at the top of your list, because that is enormously important. Do not show up stinky. Stinky. Don't show up like that. Make sure you're on point. Rabbit trail, sorry. Let me get back to execution. But I remember building through that. I remember, putting on my best outfit, or putting on my best pair of shoes, or, the best that I had at that time that I could provide. And every step of the way, clothes got a little nicer. Things got a little bit better. Cars got a little nicer. House got a little nicer. The amenities, the places we go, where we traveled, all this got a little bit nicer based on my execution of what I was doing. But I never wanted to surround myself with people that were just yes people, that didn't want to hear what I had to say, or I didn't want to hear what they had to say. So in this industry, find some people that are very transparent with you, that can help you execute, and then reverse engineer your comp plan. If you reverse engineer your comp plan, find people that are transparent. Now here's what you learn about transparency too. I'm going to cover this real quick. Is you're not going to like what people have to say to you all the time. You're just not. It's a self-evaluation thing. What people think of you is what they think of you. You can't change that. That's what they think of you. Now you have a decision to make. What changes can you make? I used to be a very overbearing upline. I used to be, I'd call you 10 times a day to find out if you were working. I'd ask you 20 times a day, what's your check, what's your check, where's your check, where's your check? I was that overbearing, over-managing, I was constantly down people's throats. Well, nobody wants to be around a person like that. That's like that. People want to be around people that are uplifting and positive and can help you. So I had to change that, because when I started interviewing some of my guys, what can I change? Oh my gosh, I opened myself up for some big time. I opened myself up, but that's okay. I needed that. I needed to be told where I was. I needed to be told the things that I needed to work on. And over the years, I've changed that. Over the years, I've become less tyrannical. I will say this, I'm still not there yet. I've still got a lot of work to do, because that competitive juice that flows inside of me is about execution. And it's about executing because I want people to win. And I've learned to quit looking at what they're not doing and focus more on what they are doing, to give them a pat on the back. But then, hey, can we come back and clean a few of these areas up? Because if you clean these areas up, it's going to help you go here. In execution, find out where you want to go, find out where your people want to go, and that execution is going to be important. Guys, execute a plan, and don't ever back away from your plan. I said it in number one, make a decision. Make a decision, don't quit. Execution means that you're going to execute a plan, you're going to get after it, but find somebody that can help you execute a plan where they've already made the type of money you're looking to make. Guys, have a super day. Execution, we go all in when we execute, and we plan the plan, and then the plan, plans with the plan, all that. I can't remember exactly how that goes, but make a plan, execute. Have a super day.